Hello everyone, my name is Nguyen Guan or Optimus. Today I'm going to present you black holes. But are there white holes? So first, let's define what's a black hole. Black hole is a cosmic object where matter is crushed into infinite density inside its singularity. So how can a black hole form? If you take this paper, for example, and you crush it into a size smaller than Planck length, which is the smallest size possible in the universe, it could form a black hole with the size of the paper. And with just the size of the paper, its mass can be twice as heavy as the sun. A gravitational collapse of a star big enough could also form a black hole too. So now, let's find clues to prove the existence of the white holes itself. So first, what is a white hole? A white hole is a concept opposite of a black hole. Instead of pulling things in and absorbing them, white hole would push everything out and nothing can enter again. Just a better twin of black hole in short. So here are my three methods to prove the existence of white holes. First, I have the Boltzmann equation and entropy. Second, I have the Penrose diagram. And third, I have the theoretical models and quantum gravity. Moving on to the Boltzmann equation and entropy. In this equation, we define here SBH is the Bekenstein-Hawking entropy of the black hole. A is the area of the event horizon of the black hole. G is the gravitational constant. H is the reduced Planck constant. And C is the speed of light. What is entropy? Entropy is a measurement for a disorder in system. For example, gas would have really high entropy because its particles are always mess up and spread around. Meanwhile, solids would have really low entropy because its particles are tightly packed together. So, in here, this entropy is related to the quantum microstates of the black hole, which are related to the gravitational field, the curvature of space-time, and the energy of the system inside the black hole. Applying entropy to a white hole could be considered as the time reversal of a black hole. In here, the white hole could be envisioned as having decreasing entropy, where the region of space-time, the entropy would always be decreasing. But this would violate the second rule of thermodynamics. In simple sentences, it would be that the energy flow of heat would always flow spontaneously from hotter regions to colder regions. So this way of proving white hole is quite invalid. Moving on to the Penrose diagram. The Penrose diagram is a powerful tool to visualize how the curvature of space-time, the speed of light, and how the gravitational field of both black holes and white hole would work. In the Penrose diagram, time is compressed so that we can examine how light and particles would behave as they move toward to a black hole or a white hole. So for a white hole, the arrows are reversed, in which the particles would be emitted from the singularity and escape, and then their trajectories are moving outward from the event horizon. So here's my conclusion. The Penrose diagram is a powerful way to visualize the maximally extended Schwarzschild black hole, and it clearly shows that white holes are mathematically possible. They come naturally when you extend the Schwarzschild solution and reflect the black hole region and create a time reverse counterpart of itself. So this way of proving white holes is mathematically valid. Now, let's move on to theoretical models and quantum gravity. As you know, scientists can create models using supercomputers to try to represent something. For example, these objects, the globe, the human body, or the solar system, etc. There are models, especially for those related to cosmology and quantum gravity, where the idea of white holes is shown. This is an image of the representation Big Bang as a white hole. In this representation, the Big Bang would be considered as a singularity that starts out from a single dense point and stretch out forward, just like a white hole itself. And if you know, Big Bang is where such a dense single point inflated and stretched out to our universe today. And if you remember, the concept of white hole is that nothing can enter it and it can only get pushed out. Some ideas also suggest that in loop quantum gravity, black hole singularity may not be singular but could be replaced by some bounce solution that could resemble the behavior of white holes in some certain condition. So here's the multiverse theory. If black holes are pushing or pulling everything in and absorbing them and they cannot escape again, it will be defying the law of physics where matter cannot be created nor destroyed. This led to many scientists thinking that black holes are also wormholes connecting multiverses together. And if another idea shows that whatever comes into a black hole would come out in a white hole. So if the Big Bang was a white hole, then could other multiverses powering our own universe too? If you think about it, why is our universe keep on expanding with a speed faster than the speed of light? And if so, black holes could be powering our own universe using other multiverses too. So that means the theory of the multiverse where all the universe would start with a Big Bang would be considered as a white hole. But as far as we know, white holes are just mathematically possible, and we haven't seen them in our own universes yet. But with the help of the Boltzmann entropy, the pencil diagram, and some NASA supercomputers, we could visualize them and be able to show how it works in our own universe ourselves. But only time can tell. Thank you for listening.